What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily horoscope. It is Brian here with Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I hope you guys are doing well today. It is June 26, 2020. It is the day. It sure is the day. It is the day that Mars squares the nodes. So, this is the fate day. This is where, we're really asked to make that choice in life. Just about where we're going to go. Are we going to follow the north node? Or are we going to follow the south node? And it's just to talk about it all the time, but it's about going to what feels good for you. What are the truths in your life? What is it factual in your life? What are you curious about? What makes sense in your life? Are you going to go there? Are you going to take the action to listen to your gut? Mars at 29 degrees in Pisces, in between Chiron and Neptune, right at the midpoint. Mars is like, are you going to listen to your gut and go towards the destiny of even healing yourself and owning that healing and going towards a place that doesn't feel easy, because the north node it's not the easy place to be. The north node is the hard place to be right now. The south node feels comfortable, but it's fake. So it's just never going to give you the fulfillment. You're just going to keep going down this spiral staircase to nothing. So you got to take a risk in life, You got to listen to your gut instinct and go to what's factual in your immediate life, what actually feels right for you. What has some realness to it. Where are the facts? A fact would be this is my tarot deck. Here it is. Not, well, maybe I should use a deck that I've never used before and see how it goes. Just exploring these new things. Now it's really coming into a place in time where we gotta just go for what we know and what feels good and where our truth is. And where the facts are, because the South Node South Node wants to make up a hypothesis. It wants to explore, It just wants to try to figure things out and explore, but that's not where we're at right now in life. We're really trying to figure out the facts and communicate those and express them. And with Venus there direct now, it's it's really about what feels good, After that retrograde, you're ready, we're about to move forward. Venus is online. What feels good? What's giving you beauty in life? You already have it. The Leo King mentioned that Venus is like your tool bag, and it totally is, because Venus, rules Taurus, and Taurus is physical, fixed earth. And, it is all about the tools we have in life and what physical things we can build with the tools that we got. And, with Gemini, it's not about trying to use some tool you don't have. It's about, what do you have? What tools do you have in your life right now that can get you to the most beautiful place you've ever been? Or not. So, I thought that was a really good analogy, and, I try and give him credit whenever I can, because I do think he is the best. So, yeah, fucking great analogy. And it's what tools do you have? What are you going to do in your reality, your immediate truth, in your community, and not focus on the world and focus on what you might not have, but what you might want to experience. Focus on what you can experience in your life right now. So it's just a fated day, and it's edgy. It's going to feel weird. And the North Node's not the easy one, like I mentioned. The South Node's much easier to go to. Yeah, we got the moon here in Virgo about halfway through, and it's gonna make an opposition to Neptune today. So I think, we want to feel pure and we want to feel comfortable in this reality, but we got to listen to our gut. We got to listen to the intuition, and we got to do things in life that are actually, that make sense, to us on a deeper level, not Not just like, oh, well, that doesn't, why do I have to do that? That doesn't make any sense. Like, that's going to stress you out, right? With the moon in Virgo, it can get very stressed. So I think you just gotta listen to that intuition and not get forced physically somewhere that's going to make you emotionally sick of this physical reality. It's about getting our physical reality in line too, in order. Like Virgo wants to get things in order. And after it makes that opposition, it will come and trine Jupiter and Pluto. So I think, coming into this evening, it's really, are you willing to make the changes in your emotional reality, or in your reality that, they could be big changes, they could be huge transformational changes, but are you going to hold on to like what is some of the old things that just don't serve you anymore? Or can we accept, these changes and just move forward? And that's a good aspect. So it's just like, you can do this emotionally. You can accept the change that's coming, but you just have to be ready for your reality to change. Like you can't hold on to that old reality much longer. So you just gotta accept the change. So Saturn is getting really close. July 1st, Saturn will be back in Capricorn. July 1st is interesting day. We get these pretty much exactly conjunct with Saturn back there. Crazy. It's heavy energy. I don't know why that always happens. Anyways. Talked a little bit more about Mars. Mars, coming into that 0 point of Aries is like, that's where we had that eclipse, that 0 degree Cancer. It's squaring the solar eclipse we just had. So it's really like real activation of that, and like just boom, like action packed. The moment Mars gets into Aries, things are going to start getting action packed. And we're going to have to figure out for ourselves with Chiron, that Mars is going to be coming over Chiron, and it's also midpoint. So like we got to listen to our gut and do the things that like are going to heal us and make us stronger. Sometimes healing isn't easy, right? But that's where the medicine is. And sometimes we got to take action on those little intuitive hits and trust our gut that we're doing the right thing that's going to take us to a higher level, even if it feels weird and it brings up emotions, right? Because the sun here at 5 degrees Cancer is starting to square Chiron. So we got to feel those feelings and go deep inside of ourselves right now. And that's where the healing's at, is like inside ourselves. It's not out in the world with that South Node. Like the healing for everybody is to go inside and like just figure out your emotions and where you want to, like, what are you going to do for the rest of this year? We got to figure that out right now. We're getting like that last couple days to really figure this out. And Mercury and the sun will be at 9 degrees when they make that exact square to Chiron here, so yeah, we got to speak up and express those deep emotions, and there's just a lot of healing there, and we got to be our true unique self with Chiron in Aries. We got to be our weird self, and we can't just like hide that forever, which is kind of interesting that we do get that square, but guess what? We have Uranus right there making the sextile to all this when that goes down. So I think we're coming up on a time where we just really got to trust that we can go to a better place if we just put in that self-work and worry about like ourself right now, not in a selfish way, but try to just see ourself and then recognize others for who they are with Gemini, and just try and bridge things and be. It's hard right now. I can already feel it, but you got to be respectful to everybody. Everybody deserves respect, which can trigger some people, but well, that's the light worker in me. Like, I'm always going to see the good in everybody, and I want everybody to see the good in each other, but that's just not really the reality we live in right now. It's crazy world out there. And a lot of it's that South Node Sag, which is just, that's the easy place to go right now. That's where, like, everybody's being directed to. Keeps them out of, like, figuring the real shit out. So, yeah, today's fated, and it's heavy, and there's a lot of, it's just like, at this point, like, you already know, like, this is the climax of it today, so it's like you already know where you're going, and, it's just you're gonna go to your destiny, and it's the destiny call, and, everybody's destiny is different, and I just want you guys who's watching this to be in the best place possible. I just want you guys to go into the destiny that feels right for you. Don't get stuck doing something that you're unsure of. Go to what feels good and go to the facts in your life, That's all. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you guys for watching my videos. And I'll even cut the deck. Why not? Card for the day is the Seven of Wands. Been pulling a lot of upright cards. So I think, we gotta take some action here. We gotta do it. Like, it's not about it's funny because I was talking about Chiron a lot in this horoscope. And Chiron was one of these creatures. I think they were centaurs. We gotta be that Chiron right now. I think we gotta embrace and take action with Mars coming into Aries with Chiron there. We gotta kind of just, like, I don't want to say protect ourselves, because we gotta figure ourselves out. So, this is kind of about, like, protecting and, like, taking the higher ground. Well, maybe that's what we need to do just for a little bit, is to be that crab in the shell, go inside, figure ourselves out, and come back out ready to embrace, the deeper stuff that we got going on, so that we can go towards our destiny and go towards that North Node and go towards the facts of what really makes sense to you in this life. Whew. I'm feeling pretty drained today, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why. Probably because I stayed up super late trying to fix my website. But, yeah, that's the horoscope for Friday. I hope you guys enjoy it. I will be back tomorrow for a weekend horoscope, and then I will see you guys on Monday after that. I didn't put out daily sun sign horoscopes, the written ones I put on social media. I was just too busy with the website, and I just couldn't find time, and the website's important. So I hope nobody missed out on that too much. And yeah, I love you guys very much. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you guys are feeling Venus direct and feeling good and seeing the value in life, and using the tools that you have to get where you want, That card too, he does have his bow and arrow. So, like, use the tools you got in life. If you only have the bow and arrow, maybe that's the only tool that you need right now. I only have a computer that I film with. I don't have a camera. But that's the tool I got, so I just make it work, right? Just a little analogy for you. I love you all very much. Have a great weekend.